The reason I get fly is I've been Jasper. I even keep your picture in my passport. Love, love. Wake up and...
Hey everyone, welcome back. Kevina here with Passport Snob. Today you've joined us to hear about our part 2 of the Planning a Trip 101 series, how to finance the trip. Today we'll talk about how to pay for it, where to spend your money, helping you understand how much you can afford. Now, again, these are just some tips and some things that we do to help us pay for our trips. We're going to start with where to spend your money. You should start with self-reflecting on what's important to you and what's the purpose of the trip. What's important to you. Only you know you and what you'll compromise and what's acceptable or not. I bring this up for your method of travel and your quality of lodging. Is it domestic? Are you driving, using a ride share, taking a train or a plane? Do you want to stay in a hotel, rent a room, or get an entire house? One of these fit every budget and each have trade-offs. What's the purpose? Is this a relaxation and chill trip? Is this a trip full of adventure? Is this a shopping focused trip? This will impact and influence your lodging budget and what's available for those other spend buckets. How to financially plan for the trip. We'll throw this under 2 buckets, a long-term and short-term methods. Long-term, you can have a designated checking and savings account specifically for travel, which is what I personally have set up. Every paycheck, I have a designated amount that goes out before it even comes to my main bank. If you get a bonus or if you got a stimulus check and you saved it, you could put that aside as well for a future trip. You could also use a travel planner in which you pay a deposit and then you have a certain length of time to pay on that trip. Short term, we'll consider that any trip that you want to take in the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 months. We'll call that our short-term planning. You could use a credit card and pay yourself back, but be wise. You don't want to overextend yourself. Then you could also use points, which requires some distance planning, but if you have a credit card that you use on a daily basis for daily expenses, those points accumulate and you can use them for travel, for lodging, and even activities. Comment below that one thing you won't compromise on. This will help you determine where to spend your money at on the trip. Remember, only you know you, so you have to be upfront with yourself on that one thing you won't compromise. Let's recap. Timing of your trip is important. Is it immediate or is it further out? This impacts the ways to pay and or save for your trip. Make sure you consider logistics, lodging, food, and activities when thinking of your budget. Self-reflect on the purpose of the trip and what's important to you when considering your logistics and lodging, because this will impact how much you have left for the other activities previously mentioned. We hope this was helpful. If you enjoyed or found the information useful, make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, and share for more content on tricks, tips, reviews, and much more. Come back every Saturday as we go more in depth about how to plan your trip. Also, follow us on social media. Passport Snob on Twitter and Facebook, Passport Snob Official on IG.